All right, welcome to Black Book Basics. I'm Opus. This is Coach T. And then today we're going to be talking to you about why no contact rule after breakups trigger your ex.
So you might think like, why would she get triggered after a breakup? It's her decision to leave, right? And today we're going to break that down, exactly what's going through her mind when you decide to say, hey, look, I'm not going to beg, I'm not going to grovel, I'm not going to be beating down your door to get you back. I'm going to tell you why that triggers her.
You're setting yourself apart from all the other guys out there. Because what do most guys do? And I'm sure most of you guys watching this probably done it too, because I sure as fuck have.
I've done it too.
Baby, I'm sorry. I need you. I love you. Come back to me. Please. We've all done that shit. It never works. You might get the whole like, I feel bad for him. Maybe I need to get back with him so he doesn't kill himself. All right? He's starting to act like a little bit crazy. He lost his damn mind. Let me get back with him so he's sane again. She expects you to do all that crying, whining, begging, pleading, and singing R&B music, goddamn it. Since you're not doing that and you're hitting the gym up, you're working out, you're setting yourself apart from all these other guys out there, all the other crybaby, begging, pleading for my baby back. You know, you set yourself apart and you're different. She's like thinking about you like, why isn't he doing that? What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with me? Did I do something? That's what no contact is doing. It's giving her an emotional spike. At the end of a breakup, she's not really feeling that much towards you as far as emotions. The emotions that she does have for you at the end of a breakup, she doesn't think highly of you. But by going no contact, you're giving her that space, and that emotional spike is going to come up to have her start to get nostalgic towards you, start to think about the fun times that you had and think about how she's gonna miss you a little bit more. And the guy that she's normally dealing with, we say this a lot, guys don't really know what they're doing. And by you going no contact, it's setting you apart from not just other guys, but just him too.
And this may sound kind of like childish, petty, but you flip it on him. You flip it on her. You flip it on her, all right? She has control. She broke up with you. She's the one who decided, hey, the relationship's done. We're not talking anymore. It's over. And what you're doing when you do no contact, you're making her being a submissive one like, man, what did I do? Oh my gosh, he may have been the one that got away. I may have fucked up really bad with him. And so she contacts you. And that's what you're trying to do. Because when she contacts you, she's submitting to you. She's submitting to you. So now you have the upper hand. You control it. You know, you can tell her, well, I don't know why you're calling me, and then brush her off and make her feel like shit if you really want to. If you want to get her back, I mean, there's certain ways of approaching the situation to get her back. When she calls you after no contact, set that date. Don't start begging and talking about your emotions and your feelings and how you love her and you're happy she called you and all that stuff. I've done it numerous times, all right? And all I did was just pretty much backfire on me, all right? Set the date. Quick, easy, simple. Hey, well, cool. You know, let's hang out. Let's grab a drink or something like that. Hey, what are you doing later on tonight or tomorrow night? Blah, 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 whatever. You know, whenever you're free. Flip the situation. You're controlling it. All right, we can hang out tomorrow. Or no, I really don't have time to talk. Call me next week or something like that. Be careful when you brush her off. But when you do brush her off, it kind of like, in her head, it's almost as if like, wow, he's moved on. He's doing something better than what he was doing with me. I mean, his life is different. His life has changed for the good now.
He doesn't need me anymore.
He's too good for me now.
Which you actually should be, to be honest with you, because you were acting one way during the breakup or leading up to the breakup, and that's the cause of her breaking up with you. Because honestly, let's just get down to the bare facts. Women do not want to be single. So for her to break up with you, it said that you were really messing up, because they do not want to go through a breakup. Women like to be in that level of a particular level of comfort. So for her to actually break up with you, it meant that you were doing something wrong. A lot of times they like to break up with you and this messed up. They want to break up with you as a test.
Yeah,
they want to test you to see, and it backfires on a lot of women, because when you go no contact and you're moving forward, like we always talk about, you could definitely, and you're on your purpose, you're upgrading yourself, you could very well meet someone better than her. And then now she feels stupid because she really lost out on it, because, you know, maybe you didn't do anything drastic to end the relationship. Maybe you didn't, you know, cheat on her or beat her or anything like that, you know, have sex with her best friend. You know, you just being needy, you know, and which does happen to a lot of guys, and you're not being in your masculine, so they leave you. But you can get up on your game and realize, wow, you know, I realized what I did wrong, and then now you meet somebody else, and then now you have that's the level where you want to be at. You want to be in a position where you have the leverage and you can make, you know, your own decision for your own best interest. And then unfortunately, at the end of a breakup, the decision is out of your control. So going no contact, why this is important is because you bring the reins back into your life and you call the shots. This is your agenda and you're directing your own agenda and you're living life on your own terms. But by begging her and pleading her, you're putting the decision in her hands and she doesn't want to do that. Women want to be fluid and flowing and, they just want one thing lead to the next and lead to another. They don't want pressure. That's all this is, man. Like because begging her, it's too much pressure for them.
It's like it's normal to want what you can't have, okay? So like T was saying earlier, if you did break up and you were out there and you were like, talking to women, approaching women, doing the whole confidence with your eye contact and all that good stuff, getting new girls' numbers, and then she finds out, man, yeah, I seen so-and-so at the bar and he was with this really beautiful girl, or you posting pictures on your Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, whatever you do, of like you and this little banging ass 10.5 dime piece.
10.5?
10.5.
What's that?
Those are those new bitches coming out.
Oh, it's the new shit?
They haven't even come out yet. They're coming out in 2021 because
what's up.
2020 ain't really going too good. Anybody who's getting ready to break no contact, if you're in no contact right now and you're about to break it, go ahead and leave down in the comment section I'm getting ready to break no contact. I've seen people post shit in our comments, and like you got other people that will like chew their ass out and shit, man. Yeah. So I support you guys that chew them the fuck out for like breaking no contact. Hey, leave a comment. I'm getting ready to break no contact, and I want everybody to just swarm that motherfucker and tell him to fucking grow some balls. All right. When she sees you with another woman and she knows, well, damn, he's leaving, he's gone, he's with somebody else, she's gonna want you so bad. If you do the breakup properly, if you do no contact properly, that's what's gonna happen. And it works almost every time. I will say this, the longer the relationship is, the better no contact is gonna work.
We had someone in the comments that reached out to us and said, does going no contact and walking away, does that create attraction in the woman if she rejected you and wasn't really that interested in the beginning? I say no, because that the level of investment that the woman has is very, very minimal when you just meet her. You're talking to a girl at the bar or something like that. You're still a stranger. Both of you are strangers. You're just having a conversation. So if she just rejects you by you saying, well, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and talk to the other girl across. That could work. But for someone who's not interested in you, just outright in the beginning, it's not really going to work. But like you said, someone that's emotionally invested in you for years and they really put a lot of time and effort into nurturing the relationship, this is definitely going to work. It also depends on the severity of how you acted after the breakup. If you there's some guys that just do things that are just...
Because if you think about it, man, if you guys are living together and we'll just say like 3 years, you're living together for 3 years, then all of a sudden, bam, I want to break up with you. And then silence. She doesn't see you or talk to you anymore after that. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's going to go from waking up next to you every morning, seeing you every morning after work, having dinner together, all that stuff, seeing you every single day to poof, you're gone. Her whole life routine revolved around you for 3 years straight. So when you do no contact, it's like she's going to be like lost. It's almost like the fear of like when you're in prison. It's kind of a bad analogy, but when you have the fear of release, you have the fear of release. Like people that are in prison for like 10 years, like they get scared to like go out in the real world because they don't know what the hell the world is like.
That's why a lot of them kill themselves before the release, because they're afraid of how they're gonna be back out into the world.
Exactly, and that's how relationships are. Not to say you want your ex to kill yourself because you're doing no contact or anything.
Some relationships are prison though.
Yeah, some are prison.
That's why you're watching this video right now, probably.
Exactly. You want her to have that anxiety of losing you. And it's not necessarily a game. It's just like the right thing to do. It's like when she leaves you, the right thing to do is to say, okay, fuck it, peace, and leave. Not go back and beg her and cry for her back and like call her friends up or stalk her social media. The right thing to do, like morally, the right thing to do is respect that and fucking be out.
I was dating a girl. We weren't exclusive. We weren't in a relationship yet, but it was leading up to it. And I started getting needy, and I started getting, doing everything that you shouldn't be doing.
And what happened?
And she was like, you know what, I'm just not really feeling you anymore like that. It's not really working out. And I kept hitting her up, like, hey, just one more chance.
No, we're gonna make it work out.
Right.
We're gonna make it work out.
We're gonna do this. And I did something creepy. I can't remember what I did. I'll leave it in the comments when I can remember what I did. But she was like, I told you, just stop. Please respect my choice. And I heard that just echo, please respect my choice. And that still hits me right now, man. It hits me, man. I was that deep into it. So when she said something like, Please don't contact me anymore. Please respect my choice. Okay, I will. I'm out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you got to be out. And then most guys, when women do things like, when they say things like that, they're under the impression like, yeah, I'm saying this, but I know he's going to continue on. But when you're in a situation like that, when she says something and it really hits you, follow what she says and be out. And don't look back. And she's going to say this, whoa, okay, I didn't even expect that. And you even want to exit the situation before it even gets to her, before she's able to even say something like that to you. What he just said, like, you want to cause anxiety in women. That's the thing that they respond to. You're going to see a lot of women in a lot of videos and girls that you talk to around the way, and they say, that's just playing mind games. I don't like to play games. Man, women invented these games, okay? They invented the game. They play games all of the time, and they're just unconscious with them playing the game, because they've been doing it for so long, they're not even aware that they're doing it. It comes natural to them. But don't listen to what women say. Watch their behavior. Watch what they do. When you beg and you're needy and you're too pushing, too aggressive, and too nice, and look at the responses that you get. Look at the results that you get. You're not getting what you want. But when you go your own way, when you follow your own agenda, and you come across a little bit, what do they call you? Misogynist, bitter, an asshole, mean,
Creep,
jerk. But at the end of the day, those are the responses that you want to get, because that causes her to be triggered. That's causing an emotional spike in her. Even a negative emotion, calling someone a jerk or bitter or whatever, that they're looking. You may think that that's a negative, there's a negative connotation to that. But those are the guys that get the results that you want. We get called that all the time, and we get the results that we want.
Hit us up at blackbookbasics.com/private coaching, and then we'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.